Hi guys, welcome back. And if you are here for the first time, please be sure to subscribe and click the bell. That way you will be notified each time that I post a video to my channel. And if you like the video, please click the like button. I really appreciate it. My channel needs to grow. I was on my way home from work the other day and I stopped at the drugstore and lo and behold, they had Milani products on sale. So I thought to myself, let's do a video. I've never used Milani. Now, this may seem like a weird thing because I just did a video the other day using a Milani foundation. That was the night that I actually purchased these products. Today I'm doing a full scope of brow, eye, foundation, primer, lipstick. I want to give you some feedback on that. The Milani stayed on. But today I'm going to but I used my primer that I always use. So I don't feel that was a really good comparison on the product. So today I'm actually going to do a full face using only Milani products. So let's get started. I purchased Prime Shield. This is oil-free face primer by Milani. It is a clear gel. So let's put this on. I do have to say, with my primer that I love, which is by Arbonne, this makes you the silkiness, the same silkiness, but I am noticing that I am having to use more of the product. And as you know, this is a drugstore product, very reasonable. As a matter of fact, I did not pay more than $10 for any product that you're going to be seeing, and I believe the lowest one was $1.49. They did not have an eye primer in stock, therefore I'm going to use my eye primer eyeshadow primer that I use normally, and this is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Getting that primer into those wrinkles. So I do have a lot of redness on my face, so I'm going to go in with Milani's version of a color corrector. Has the various colors, the green, the orange, the yellow, and the pink. Mine is red, so to counteract that, I'm going to use the green color. Again, I've never used this before, so we're going to learn together. I think I'm going to use my finger. It has kind of a consistency of like the 1980 cream eyeshadows. So most of my redness is on my cheeks. So we're going to pat this in here. I don't believe it makes it look really white on camera, I'm sure because of the light. But I can tell right now that one of two things have happened. It's settled into my pores. So it looks like I have a lot of little white spots, like, you know, little white beads in my complexion. Just a ton of whiteheads, maybe just really tiny. So that really tells me that number one, the primer didn't really do its job. And it just kind of sunk in and along with this. But we're going to continue on. Maybe I'm being too quick to judge. So we're going to move forward. I did get a brow pencil. It's going to be kind of interesting because I normally use kind of like a liquid gel for my eyebrows. And I picked up the Easy Brow pen. It's in a medium brown. So we'll see how this works. Good color, I do have to say. Definitely has some color, and I did not use a heavy hand at all. I was very light on the hand, so yes, some very good color on that. Really not used to this style of brow product. It does have a spoolie on the end that I'm definitely going to be using to try to fix my mess. Looks like my eyebrows got ate up by the purple people eater or something like that. I don't feel like this is going to last through the whole day, though. I really don't. The amount of work that a girl had to go through to get into this powder brow kit by Milani. I better have some really good looking brows. I broke a nail. I had to pull out the scissors. And I really still don't even have it open yet. We may not be using this. Open sesame! A lot of fallout in there. Let's try this. Put the little bitty brushes into the little bitty container. How cute was that? So we're going to begin on the eyes. I was able to pick up an eye palette from Milani. This is the Everyday Eyeshadow Palette, number 5. So here's the palette. It's a very neutral looking matte palette. And we've got a lot of shine from the lights. Here we go. Very neutral. So we're going to have a very quick, simple look today. It's an out the door, no fuss, no muss type of look. So I'm going to take very flat but stiff brush here. I have crepey eyes, hooded eyes. So I've got to baby them babies. This color right here. To try to take away from that hooded eye, make it look like my eyes are popping. Poppin', I say, poppin'. I do have to say, this is very pigmented. I did not put a lot on the brush. And as you can see, we can see it. Good deal. There's a lot of fallout from the palette. Did you guys have a good weekend? They go by so quickly, don't they? I studied. I've got a 300-word essay, a weekly 300-word essay due this week. I have a big 7-page paper for history that's coming up. And I also have a big paper due at the beginning of next month for my economics class. So they're keeping me very busy. Don't they know I have YouTube videos to do? Hello. Jeez. Priorities. Priorities, you know? All right, so I am going to try to blend this out right now because it kind of looks crazy. But I'm going to go into, we're going to use this one right here. It's a little light taupe. It has a little bit of shimmer. Not very prevalent though. It's not real strong shimmer. We're going to put that right above the transition shade. Right underneath the brow. Got to glam up the whole neighborhood, right? So I'm going to blend this all in. And I want to do my little corners there. And I'm going to use the darkest shadow in the palette right here, this brown. I'm going to put that in my corners here. This will probably be the only shade in the palette that doesn't have much pigmentation, because this is the area where your crepey skin really comes to haunt you. I bought a eyeliner. So we get to test another eyeliner today, girls. This is Black Forest. It is called Supreme Kohl Kajal. The packaging is very pretty. It's a nice gold. See how well this goes on. So the eyeliner went on really smoothly. I did like the texture of it. I like the color. It was not pencil-like at all, very smooth. It is supposed to have long wear and water resistant. So let's hope we have success for that. I put it on the waterline. Number one, I've always worn it that way, but number two, it's hard to find one that stays in that area for any length of time. So, fingers crossed. I always use a mascara lengthener prior to putting on my mascara because I have very thin, short eyelashes, and I normally use Dior, but Milani actually had I don't know if you can see that. They're actual fibers. So let me get mine that I normally use, the Dior. So it's actually like a mascara. It has fibers in it. This reminds me of the Younique. I don't know if you've ever used the 3D lashes. That's what this reminds me of. It's just lashes. The thing about this that I don't like is that it's in your eyes and then you're rubbing your eyes. But we're going to try it. I'm going to take one for the team. Woo-hoo. Gonna take one for the team. I'm going to use Benefit They're Real, because in looking at the directions on that, you have to put your own mascara on first. Make sure that it's wet. And then put their fibers on your eyelashes. Compared to the product that I'm used to using, I'm not really loving it. I'm not feeling it. But we're going to truck on. Truckin', da-da-da-da-da-da, truckin'. Any Grateful Dead fans out there? I have had the pleasure of seeing the Grateful Dead 3 times, I believe. Great each time. Outdoor concert each time. Felt like you were at Woodstock all over again. Wonderful experience. Wonderful. Whew. Things are floating everywhere. It's like it's snowing in the house. I have to go over them again with the mascara after they dry. And that means those fibers, remnants, are going to get back in mine. So I'm going to pull out an old mascara to use for this one that I don't like. So now we're going to go ahead and do our foundation. I got the Conceal and Perfect. It's a 2-in-1. I used this the other day with primer by Arbonne. Today we're actually we have already put on Milani's primer. So let's see how this works. The other day I actually put on this foundation with one side with my fingers. I do like using my fingers still. I know you get a more airbrushed look using a brush or a beauty blender, but old habits die hard. And if you remember, when I put on the Milani primer and that color corrector, kind of sat in my pores, they're still looking that way. I'm hoping this foundation will help. So the area that I said that I thought that I had the little white pore filling going on, look like little pimples, look like filament. It's not as bad with the foundation, but the nose clear, soaking in the pores, and I actually put the primer and the color corrector on there. So we'll see. Not thrilled about that. So we're going to go in with our bronzer. I purchased a Milani Bronzer. It's number 2. It is Milani Bronzer XL All Over Glow. Let's stick with the darker side here. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, girlfriend. We're going to have to be blending that out now, aren't we? Maybe it'll work on my jowl area. You think? That little trick that I told you guys that I saw? Isn't it amazing the things we do to ourselves to be pretty? Maybe pretty's the wrong word. Do you feel comfortable about yourself? I mean, I have no problem. Don't get me wrong. I have no problem going in public with no makeup. You know, I still catch myself looking at myself instead of here. It's really hard to do. Forgive me. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put my blush on now. And I purchased the Milani Baked Blush. Say that real fast. Baked Blush. And this is in Berry Amore. Comes with a little brush underneath. Does anybody ever use these? And you have a mirror. Just kind of curious what you do with those. You can't see it. I can tell it's on there just by the sheen. There's no color payoff whatsoever. I could not find a highlighter, but in this eyeshadow palette, they had a very shimmery color that we're going to improvise with. Due to the sale that the drugstore is having on Milani, I could not find a translucent powder by Milani or the highlighter. So for the translucent powder, I'm actually going to be using Bye Bye Pores. Okay, for the lipstick, I purchased the Milani Matte Flirty. Looks pretty. All right, let me get my hair done and I'll be back and you can see the finished product. Hi guys, so here's the final look with my hair down. So let me give you my thoughts on the Milani face products that I used today. The foundation, I liked it when I used it with the Arbonne primer. Today I used the Milani primer, but I used their color correcting. I feel it really messed up how it laid, how it looked. So I'm going to actually use it again, but I'm going to use it with the Milani primer just by itself. So I'll give you some feedback on that. The Milani blush, the baked blush, you can't even see it. It's not there. You can't see it. I probably need a darker color. Maybe that's something that I should look into. The bronzer, the color payoff on this darker side was great. I don't know about the lighter color there. I didn't use that. The eyeshadows, very good pigmentation except for this dark color here. It was really hard to put on. We'll see how they last, and I'll provide feedback on that. Not a fan of the fibers. I'm really disappointed in that. I thought it was like the more of the mascara type. A good plan B for those of you who want the length in there, but again, with false lashes and so on and so forth, I don't know if you really want to mess with this. They kind of remind me of the Unique 3D lashes, which I used to use back in the day. The eyebrow pencil, it worked. Let's see how long it stays on. I used it in conjunction with the powder, so we'll see how well that goes. I do like the packaging on this. It's cute with the little flip-up brush thing. It was real cute. The lipstick, I do like the lipstick. I like the color. I'm more of a matte liquid. I don't know how long this is going to last. So this is my look for the day. I hope you have enjoyed. Please subscribe and please click the like button and have yourself a great, great week. Remember, it's just a bad day. It's not a bad life. It's a good day. It's a good day. You guys have a great, great Veterans Day. Actually, you'll probably be watching this after Veterans Day. So I hope you had a good Veterans Day. You guys take care. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Hi, guys. It's about 13 hours later. Lipstick didn't last very long. The makeup, it lasted for about 6 hours. The eyeliner, it's about gone. But the star of the show, the eyebrows. The eyebrows lasted. So out of all the products, the brow products were the best. But I am going to give the foundation another go with just the Milani primer. I want to see how those two work together. I liked this product when I used the Arbonne primer. Thanks again. Again, please subscribe, and we'll see you in my next video. Peace. Out Maybelline Great Lash. Darn it. You guys know what? I had bought their mascara. We'll use it in another video. I think I was thrown off by the fibers. It's amazing what a little bit of fiber, eyelash fiber will do in your life. So, a few things. I think the eyebrow color, is it too dark? Do you think it's too dark? Did I not do them well? And if you like what you're seeing, I need to think of a different way of putting that. Hi, guys. That you can get notifications each time that I upload a video. And